It's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of Q&A with the Coach. Today we have a pretty long question from our friend Dolph, who says, "Good day, Coach. Serious question here. I just started training at the Tristar Gym in Montreal." Okay, cool. Good gym. Go check out the Tristar Gym channel with Faraz Hobby here on YouTube. There's some good stuff there. Now, mostly everyone is friendly and respectful. That's also been my experience training with some of the dudes from the Tristar Gym, one of whom came to Shanghai to train with me. We had a great time. Awesome guy. But let's see what the issue is here. However, the way the gym operates is heavily focused on BJJ and grappling, with just 3 striking courses a week. Now, my 3rd week in, I'm noticing a trend with the guys that show up solely for the striking class. Oh, the guys who don't grapple. Okay, this is interesting. I want to see where this goes. The striking class usually consists of 2 drills, some body sparring, and then light sparring till the end of the night. Cool. He says not exactly in-depth or very focused. Okay. This trend is as follows. They have about a year of experience. They don't leave their ego at home or in the car, and they tend to pick the least experienced people to spar with. Oh, you're dealing with a couple of gym bullies, or so it seems. Fortunately, despite having little gym experience, I can hang with these guys no problem because I have been sparring with a boxing buddy of mine for 2 years. My issue, however, is that these guys are not pulling punches or kicks at all. Last night, one guy told me how he dropped a girl his first session like it was fine, which personally I don't really mind because it makes me more alert and improves my defense and toughness. The problem I have is, personally, I won't up my own power with my shots because I don't want things to escalate into a real fight while there are 20 other people around us trying to spar and learn. But I really feel like these clowns are getting a free ride to dish out the hits without having to risk taking one back. Because most people are not jerks, obviously. Am I insane for wanting to ask our trainers if I can challenge these guys to do the real thing in the Shark Tank so early on? I really don't even care if I lose. I just kind of want them to understand firsthand what it's like to give and receive. Okay. Well, first of all, should you talk to your coaches? Yeah, man. They got some good coaches over there at the Tristar Gym. Go talk to those guys. They're going to have some good answers for you. But you turned to me for some reason. I suppose you thought maybe I would answer and your coaches wouldn't. I don't know. But here we are. So you got some gym bullies, the guys who just do the striking and pick on the new guys and brag about beating up a girl. And you don't want to escalate into a fight, but at the same time, you want them to have a taste of their own medicine, but you want to ask the coaches, can I do this? Let me swing some hands of these dudes, coach. Show them what's up. Well, if you ask, the worst that's going to happen is they'll say no, but then again, these other guys are doing the same thing day in and day out. Or are they? Now, the guy who bragged about dropping a girl, there's some issues there, clearly. This guy seems to know what he's doing. Do the other guys know what they're doing? A lot of people think, oh, I'm only going like 30% power, and then they hit you, and it's like you're seeing stars. You're like, you're out for blood, boy. You're trying to hurt people. This is fighting intensity, not sparring intensity. Settle down. Man, I've answered so many questions about sparring. Look, first of all, for you and for everybody else who finds himself in a sparring situation in which you do not feel comfortable, do not feel safe, and they are sparring at a level at which you do not want to spar, stop. Call a timeout. Excuse yourself from that situation. Just tell them straight up, hey, I can't keep up with you at this pace. I don't want to keep up with you at this pace. I don't want to spar at this level of intensity. Move on. You can say it like it is. Look, you're going too hard. I'm getting hurt here. I'm not interested in having a gym fight right now. I want to spar. I want to improve technically. I'm going to go spar with somebody else. Bye. That's all that really needs to happen, but you're adding another level of complexity to this question. Should you beat these guys up? Should you fight with them in the gym? Should you fight in the gym? Generally, no. Generally speaking, no. Once in a while, friends, we need to ramp it up a little bit on certain occasions. So yeah, talk to your coaches about that. A lot of the folks who watch this channel, they train, they have coaches, some of them are coaches. And again, at the Tristar Gym, the head coach, Faraz Zahabi, very knowledgeable guy. I'm sure he'd be happy to give you an answer about that if you seek an audience with him. Or maybe he would be unhappy and be like, dude, settle down. Just get out there and train and get better yeah. We always talk about checking the ego, leave the ego at the door. The ego is the self. That's yourself. That's just you. That's your sense of self. It's not a bad thing. It's the thing that drives you to excellence. It's the thing that pushes you to get better. And if you try to divorce yourself, the id from the ego, you're going to be some weird creature. You're going to be an incomplete human being in a lot of ways. When people say ego, they generally mean pride. Stubborn, stupid pride. Not ego. Or they mean maliciousness, malicious intent, animosity, enmity, negative things like that. Check the devil at the door, friends. If you want to have a positive experience. I am shocked how many people with coaches, with good coaches, come to me with questions that they feel their coaches cannot or will not address. Or maybe you know the answer your coach is going to give you and you don't like it. Like your coach is going to tell you something like, yeah, don't fight these guys. But you want to fight them. You've expressed to me you want to fight them. And maybe you think Faraz or one of the other guys is going to say, no, don't fight these guys. Not worth it. But you want to. And so you're asking me for permission. I'm not going to make your decisions for you. I've been very clear about that on this channel. People are always asking me to make their decisions for me. Ramsey, what martial art should I train in? The one that you want to. Which gym should I join? The one that you want to. Which path should I take in life? The one that you want to. If it gives you the result you want, that is the way. So what do you want, friend? Do you want permission? Do you need permission from some talking head on the internet to tell you what to do with your life or how to spar? Now, I've told you what to do to look out for your own safety, how to not get into gym brawls, and I think that's pretty good advice. But I think you're looking for something else. So look inside. Don't check the ego at the door, but check inside and see what's going on inside that ego of yours, my friend. See if there's some malicious pride. See if there's some devils creeping around in there, wanting some vengeance. Thanks for watching. Now get out there and train.